Life is a video game, and I'm going to teach you how to win it so you can become an all-encompassing individual who gets everything you want out of life. These tricks I will share with you will allow you to achieve anything you want. And these did not come easy to me. I was a shy, introverted kid who struggled with every single thing that every guy commonly wants. I was struggling to make money, get girls, have a social circle, and network that I was proud of. And now I have all those things. So, these are going to apply to every single person watching this. You can achieve the exact same thing. No one is exempt from this if you follow the steps that I teach you here. So let's get into it. First, I want you to think, why do some people seem like they just constantly level up, like they're a video game character in GTA, constantly making more money, having better relationships, a better social circle and network, all these things, while other people seem to be stuck, not progressing and just living the same mundane, average life? Well, it's not luck. There's a proven process that every single one of these people are using to get to where they want to be. Before figuring this out 3+ years ago, my life was pretty depressing. I really wasn't getting with any girls. I wasn't having success in online business. I'd failed many different ones. I was smoking weed every day. I was kind of just at a low point in my life where I wasn't really accomplishing much. There was nothing really going on for me, and I was constantly wondering, why is everyone else succeeding and surpassing me in so many different realms? I'm seeing all these people online having all this success, and I just feel stuck, not accomplishing anything, even though I was trying. And it wasn't until I made this one shift that it was almost as if I was blind and now I could see. My life started completely changing 360. I had success in online business. I had many successful ventures, and now I have my own online business that's successful. I've been getting with plenty of girls. My social circle has expanded, and I've got a network that I'm proud of. Everything started to go in an upward spiral once I made this one shift, and that's what I'm about to share with you. So that is treating everything in life as a skill. So a skill is something that you can develop. Whether you're a beginner or you're advanced, it doesn't matter where your starting point is. There's nothing that you cannot learn if you put your mind to it. This has been true for every single thing that I've taken on in this life. So 3 years ago, I started treating everything as a skill. If I wanted to make money, I realized that there's certain skill sets I need to learn in order to start making a lot of money. So the path that I chose was sales. Being that I also really needed to improve socially, that was one of the areas I was lacking. I dived into sales, being that it's a social skill. And if I knew if I developed this, it would help me so much in life. So what did I do? I started reading How to Win Friends and Influence People, The Charisma Myth, all these different books that are going to teach me social skills. This allowed me to get started on that path, right? Then I started cold approach and breaking down any false beliefs that I had about myself. The next thing I did was I actually got that sales job and started practicing talking to people. In the start, I was shit, but now I have a successful business based off of teaching people sales. So all these things are things that you can develop. I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight, but you can do this. So the biggest things that I wanted to improve was make money, get girls, and have a better mindset and disciplined lifestyle. So you got to identify what are the key things that's going to improve your life. What are the key skills you can develop day in and day out, slowly chip away at and get better at so that you can have the life of your dreams. This is what I did 3 years ago, and my life has never been the same since. So my action steps for you is to first figure out, what do you even want out of life? For me, 3 years ago, I wanted to make money online, have an online business that allowed me to travel the world. I wanted to get girls. I wanted to be better socially. And I really wanted to develop that mindset and discipline and really just improve in all those areas. So that's exactly what I've did, and I've accomplished exactly that over the last 3 years. And it's just been spiraling upward, and there's new goals and new challenges that I take on year after year. But the first thing you need to do is you need to create a plan and figure out, what do you even want out of life? Because if you don't know where you're going, you're never gonna accomplish anything. That's the first thing, is you need a plan. You need to figure out, what exactly do I want out of life? What I would challenge you to do is create either like a 1 year or a 6-month plan and try and piece together what would your life look like if everything went to plan at the end of that year or in 6 months' time. And that's now where you know you need to go and what you need to start working at. And then you just slowly break it down into, months, days and weeks. What are you going to be doing day in and day out to accomplish these things? So that's the first thing, is get very clear on what you want. And then I would hone it into just a couple key aspects. If you start getting into way too many things, like 10, 15 things you want to improve on, you're going to be scatterbrained. So I'd really try and focus and hone in on 3 key areas. What are the 3 biggest things that would make a difference in your life, right? So if right now you're overweight and fat, one of the biggest things I'd recommend for you to do is going to get into shape, get down to 12 to 15% body fat and have the body of your dreams. That's going to make a huge difference in terms of the performance you can have in work, your mental clarity, how you feel about yourself, your self-image, as well as allow you to network and meet high-level guys and also get girls. So it's going to help you in every realm. So I'd put that at the priorities. Health is always one of my priorities, even though I currently pretty much have the body of my dreams. Of course, you can always add more muscle and things like that, but health is always one of the most important things for me. Next is going to be money. If you're not making 10 plus K per month, I would put that at your priorities, figuring out how you can make this online. Another thing would be mindset and discipline. These are going to be huge. So what are the things you can do day in and day out to improve your mindset? For me, that's meditation, reading, gratitude journaling. All these things are daily practices that's allowed me to achieve these things over time. So once you break it down like that, you realize it's actually not that difficult. All you have to do is take action day in and day out, do the disciplined acts, do the work, and you will see the results. So it is really that simple. If you start treating life as a video game where you just gotta do as you would play on the computer, you do that time and level up on a fake imaginary reality screen, whatever. Now you're just doing it in real life. You're spending time developing something that's going to actually massively improve your life. And the thing is, it really doesn't take that long in the grand scheme of things, but it does if you have, a very dopamine, short-triggered mindset. If you have just a little bit of a delayed gratification mindset, this is massively going to help you out. So if you realize that, reading this book might not completely change my life, but after 10 books, I might have figured out that business idea that makes me that 10K, or I may have really improved my sales abilities, and now I'm able to work a high-ticket sales job and travel the world like I am. These things is what you gotta think in that long-term mindset. Not everything is gonna work on the first try. Your first meditation session might not bring you to enlightenment. I've never really reached enlightenment, but it's that you're putting in the work day in and day out to improve and develop those skills. Like meditation is developing the skill of awareness. And these are things that you constantly have to work at. The work is never going to go away. If you avoid it, you're never going to progress in life. So if you start treating life as a video game where you just have to do the work and you'll get the results, this also takes a lot of stress off of it. You knowing that you're doing the right thing day in, day out, you can feel proud of yourself. It's really going to allow you to start building that upward spiral and have the life of your dreams. So if you want to start leveling up, this is exactly what you need to do. All right. If you got any value from this video, please like and subscribe. Comment down below what you're going to start doing to treat your life like a video game and start leveling up. I'll see you guys in the next one.